Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kim Zolciak, Kroy Biermann avoiding each other under same roof post-split, steering clear of awkward run-ins. While Kim Zolciak Biermann and Kroy Biermann are still living together amid their divorce, they're making sure to stay out of each other's way. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum 44 and the former NFL star 37 are avoiding each other in their shared Georgia home in the wake of their split, a source exclusively tells Us Weekly. It's a big house. The estranged couple share sons Kroy KJ Jr. 11 and Cash 10 and twins Kaya and Kane 9. Biermann also adopted the singer's daughters Brielle 26 and Ariana 21 after their 2011 wedding. Us confirmed on Monday, May 8 that the Bravo personality and the former Atlanta Falcons linebacker both filed paperwork to end their marriage, shortly after TMZ reported that the duo owed more than $1 million in back taxes. Per court documents, both parties listed their date of separation as April 30th. According to the first source, deciding to file for divorce was not an overnight situation, but Zolciak Biermann never complained to anyone about her relationship, leaving her inner circle shocked. In order to view the video, please allow manage cookies. A second insider hinted that the pair's money troubles played a part in their separation. The financial burdens have been a strain on their relationship, the insider exclusively told us on Wednesday, May 10th. Between the tax debt and other financial stresses, it's been difficult. The tax debt was the straw that broke the camel's back in their marriage. Biermann is requesting ownership of their Georgia estate. In February, Us confirmed that the duo's 5-bedroom property was in foreclosure. An auction on the house was scheduled for March but was later canceled. In his filing, Biermann also asked for the temporary and permanent sole legal and sole physical custody of their 4 kids and claimed his marriage to Zolciak was irretrievably broken. The Dancing with the Stars alum provided the same reasoning in her own set of paperwork. In the days since their split made headlines, Zolciak Biermann and the Montana native have unfollowed each other via Instagram. The athlete also seemed to slam his ex with a new addition to his Instagram bio. "My ring meant a thing," he included in his profile on Tuesday, May 9th. His bio previously read, "Husband, father to 6 perfect munchkins, athlete. You can Google me and see I wasn't tardy for that party." The House of Kim podcast host, for her part, appeared unbothered in a video she shared via her Instagram story on Wednesday. In the clip, the Don't Be Tardy alum was noticeably missing her wedding ring while playing Fortnite with daughter Brielle. Brielle also unfollowed Biermann on the app. While fellow Bravo personality Lala Kent called the pair's breakup devastating in an Instagram story on Monday, former housewife Bethany Frankel shared a different perspective. "These two were so perfect and were so in love, and then when the ST goes sideways, you invited us in when it was going good and it looked like a fairy tale, or you made us believe it was," the Real Housewives of New York City alum 52 shared via social media on Tuesday, addressing the Georgia residents' financial woes. "Pay the IRS. You gotta F King pay. You wanna play? You gotta F King pay." Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's marriage was once the picture of Bravo fairy tale romance, a whirlwind love story that saw the Don't Be Tardy star fall head over heels for the NFL player in 2011. Fast forward more than a decade, and the couple's union has unraveled so spectacularly that they now live under the same roof like distant strangers. Sources close to the pair say that Kim and Kroy are avoiding each other at all costs as their split grows more bitter by the day. From Bravo bliss to broken bonds. Fans first met the pair during Kim's time on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Their chemistry was undeniable, their wedding was lavish, and their blended family of 6 children seemed to embody the dream team life Kim proudly showcased on Bravo. But behind the Instagram perfect family photos and witty one-liners, tensions had been building for years. When financial issues became public, with reports of mounting debt, unpaid taxes, and even foreclosure rumors, the cracks in their marriage widened. Add to that their fiery personalities, Kim's unfiltered confidence and Kroy's fiercely protective streak, and the pressure cooker eventually exploded. Living together apart. Now, despite filing for divorce, Kim and Kroy remain in their sprawling Georgia mansion. But insiders say it feels less like a family home and more like a divided war zone. They're basically roommates who don't speak, one source explained. Kim spends her time in one part of the house, Kroy in another. They've created invisible borders. They'll even schedule their movements so they don't have to bump into each other. This means separate meal times, alternate use of shared spaces like the kitchen, and, according to whispers, closed doors more often than not. Their once bustling home, filled with cameras and chaos during Don't Be Tardy, has turned eerily quiet. Kids caught in the middle. Kim and Kroy share 4 children together, Kroy Jr., Cash, and twins Kaya and Kane, on top of Kim's daughters Brielle and Ariana, whom Kroy legally adopted. Kids remain the couple's top priority, but even there, the tension bleeds through. They're doing their best not to let the kids feel the full brunt of it, a family friend said. But kids aren't blind. They can see mom and dad don't talk. They can feel the distance. Kim reportedly tries to keep things upbeat, leaning on her signature bubbly personality to distract the kids from the tension. Kroy, on the other hand, is said to be more stern and structured. The difference in parenting styles has created additional friction between the estranged couple. Money, money, money. If love once brought them together, money is now driving them further apart. Kim's shopping habits and taste for luxury have long been a storyline, while Kroy's retirement from the NFL drastically shifted their financial picture. Debt reports, tax liens, and even threats of losing their home have created a storm of stress. Insiders claim that disagreements over money often spark heated arguments that once roared through the house but are now replaced with cold silence. It's like they've stopped fighting out loud and started fighting in silence, one source revealed. They'd rather not see each other than risk another blow-up. Though Kim still posts glamorous selfies and occasional family snapshots, fans have noticed subtle changes in her demeanor. Some say she appears more defiant, as if determined to prove she's unshaken by the turmoil. Others wonder if her posts are a facade hiding deep uncertainty. Rumors swirl that Kim may be considering a return to Bravo full-time, or even exploring reality TV projects beyond the Housewives universe, as a way to regain financial stability and reclaim her narrative. For Kim, cameras have always been both a comfort and a weapon. Whether she's shading enemies, flaunting her wigs, or showing off her family life, reality TV is her stage. A comeback could give her the fresh start she craves. Kroy's side of the story. Kroy, meanwhile, has retreated into a more private role. He rarely shares much publicly, but sources say he's focused on protecting the children and maintaining structure at home despite the chaos. While Kim thrives on public attention, Kroy reportedly prefers a quieter approach, which has only deepened their divide. Kim and Kroy are 2 very different people now, an insider noted. What once made them complementary, her being larger than life and him being grounded, has now made them clash. They don't understand each other anymore. Avoidance as survival. For now, avoidance seems to be the only strategy keeping the household functional. Rather than constant battles, the silent treatment and divided territories have become the norm. Friends say they both justify this tactic as what's best for the kids, but many question how long such a fragile arrangement can last. Living under the same roof while trying to end a marriage is one of the hardest things a couple can do, said a relationship expert familiar with celebrity splits. It prolongs the emotional strain and can create a toxic environment. It's survival, not living. Fans weigh in. Bravo fans, always quick to pick sides, are divided. Some sympathize with Kim, suggesting she's trapped in a financial nightmare and doing her best to hold her head high. Others support Kroy, pointing to his quiet dedication as proof of his stability. On social media, comments range from Team Kim Forever to Kroy deserves better. Till most agree on one point: watching the couple's marriage dissolve has been heartbreaking, especially for fans who once believed in their seemingly unshakable bond. What's next? The big question remains: how long can Kim and Kroy realistically live this way? Legal proceedings continue, money remains a sore subject, and emotions are clearly raw. Some sources predict one of them will move out soon, while others believe they'll stick it out in the mansion until the courts settle their divorce and financial disputes. For now though, the pair remains under one roof, their once romantic home now serving as the backdrop to a slow-motion breakup. Cautionary Bravo tale. Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's situation is a reminder that even reality TV's most glamorous couples aren't immune to real-world struggles. What started as a whirlwind love story has become a cautionary tale about money, marriage, and the heavy cost of fame. Once inseparable, the pair now embody distance, even as they remain in close quarters. As one insider put it bluntly, Kim and Kroy are still under the same roof, but they're living two very different lives. They avoid each other like the plague, and honestly, that's the only way they found peace right now.